Welcome, art aficionados and rebels at heart. Today, we're diving into the electrifying and often outrageous world of Baroness Elsa von Freytag-Loringhoven. In the vibrant, transformative era of early 20th century avant-garde art, she wasn't just a participant. She was a force of nature, a living work of art, and a defiant provocateur who challenged every convention. Often overshadowed by her male contemporaries, the Baroness was a poet, a model, a performance artist, and a pioneer whose radical spirit helped shape Dada and modern art as we know it. Join us as we rediscover the incredible, unbridled life of Baroness Elsa von Freytag-Loringhoven, the ultimate original. In the tumultuous dawn of the 20th century, as artistic and social conventions shattered in the aftermath of global conflict, a singular, electrifying force emerged from the bohemian crucible of New York. She was Baroness Elsa von Freytag-Loringhoven, a name that resonates with the clang of radical liberation and defiant self-creation. More than just an artist, a poet, or a performer, she was the living embodiment of Dada's unruly spirit, an individual whose very existence was a revolutionary act. Her life, an epic tapestry woven with threads of scandalous art, profound intellect, and unyielding authenticity, stands as an inspiring testament to the power of a woman who dared to live entirely on her own terms, fiercely challenging the very fabric of society. Born Else Plotz in 1874 in Schweinigtsee, then Swinemund, Germany, the Baroness's early life was marked by an inherent rebelliousness that chafed against the strictures of Wilhelmine society. From a young age, she evinced a powerful artistic inclination and a profound disdain for convention. She began her journey as an actress and artist, quickly gravitating towards the burgeoning bohemian circles of Berlin and Munich. These early experiences nurtured her avant-garde sensibilities, allowing her to shed the skin of conventional expectations and embrace a life dedicated to radical self-expression, a path that would lead her far from her origins and deep into the heart of burgeoning modernism. Her pursuit of an unfettered existence led her across the Atlantic to the United States. It was there that Else Plotz, through a series of unconventional marriages and relationships, transformed into the Baroness Elsa von Freytag-Loringhoven. Her union with the German Baron Leopold von Freytag-Loringhoven was fleeting but bestowed upon her the title she would famously carry, adding a layer of aristocratic irony to her radically anti-bourgeois persona. Settling primarily in New York City, she found herself at the epicenter of a rapidly evolving art scene, a fertile ground for the revolutionary ideas that were beginning to ferment, setting the stage for her dramatic emergence as a provocateur. It was in New York that the Baroness truly became the godmother of Dada. She was not merely a participant, she was Dada. Her art was her life, performed daily on the streets and in the galleries. She adorned herself with found objects, teacups for bras, bird cages as hats, postage stamps pasted onto her face, turning her body into a walking, talking ready-made. Her public performances were legendary. She would recite poetry from atop a taxicab, parade down Fifth Avenue in only a loincloth and painted designs, or challenge bourgeois audiences with outrageous, often shocking, behavior. She embodied Dada's rejection of logic, beauty, and tradition, advocating for a raw, visceral art that merged life and creation seamlessly. Beyond her theatrical street performances, the Baroness was a prolific and groundbreaking poet. Her poetry, characterized by its experimental typography, unconventional grammar, and explosive use of language, was published in leading avant-garde journals such as the Little Review and Broom. Her verses were raw, witty, passionate, and deeply personal, tackling themes of sexuality, urban life, and artistic rebellion with an unapologetic directness. She manipulated words as sculpturally as she did found objects, breaking free from traditional poetic forms to create a truly unique literary voice that mirrored her fiercely independent spirit and her Dadaist philosophy. Elsa's influence extended beyond her own creations. She was a magnetic force who challenged and inspired many of her male contemporaries, most notably Marcel Duchamp. While the credit for the iconic ready-made fountain, the urinal sign der Mutt, is widely attributed to Duchamp, historical evidence and Duchamp's own cryptic remarks strongly suggest that the original concept and the piece itself may have originated with the Baroness. She constantly pushed boundaries, forcing artists to question the very definition of art and authorship. Her intellectual sparring, her radical acts, and her fearless embodiment of artistic freedom served as a powerful catalyst for the nascent modern art movement, making her a crucial, though often overlooked, figure in its development. Despite her undeniable impact, the Baroness's radical lifestyle came at a heavy cost. She struggled with chronic poverty, often living on the fringes of destitution. Her uncompromising nature and refusal to assimilate made sustained professional success elusive. After a period of profound influence in New York, she returned to Europe in the mid-1920s, but found the post-war artistic climate less receptive to her extreme forms of expression. She battled mental health issues, exacerbated by financial hardship and a lack of recognition. Her final years were marked by isolation and a tragic neglect, a stark reminder of how society often marginalizes those who dare to live too far beyond its norms. She died in Paris in 1927 under unclear circumstances, a fire in her apartment a final, tragic mystery. For decades after her death, Baroness Elsa von Freytag-Loringhoven remained largely a footnote in the history of Dada, overshadowed by her male counterparts. However, in recent years, a crucial re-evaluation of her life and work has taken place, recognizing her as a pivotal, pioneering figure. Scholars and art historians now celebrate her as a radical feminist avant-gardist, a performance artist before the term existed, and a fearless advocate for creative liberty. Her inspiring legacy is one of defiant self-expression, challenging the very notion of art, gender, and societal expectation. Baroness Elsa's extraordinary life stands as a testament to the enduring power of an individual who, against all odds, chose to be utterly, magnificently, and defiantly herself.